Ah, boy. Monday, February 10th. Monday morning. It's nice. It's warm. It's supposed to be rain this afternoon. But, trying new things. Trying a website now. Start working on that. And get familiar with that this week. Got a domain for it and all that shit. Trying new things. I mean, you look at things and see what happens and shit like that, and you see what people trying, like, that's never gonna work and shit like that, and you look at things that have been successful and all that, and you're like, man, if that person didn't take a shot, you just got to keep trying. Like I said yesterday, you got to keep that mind, moving. You just fucking lose it. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna contact that news guy today, see what the fuck's going on. We'll probably spend most of the time working on that website. I started a new GoFundMe to pay for that. There's fees and shit like that, which I know. I mean, websites are expensive to run and shit like that. So I gotta work on that. I gotta work out the kinks and shit. Like I got the basis of it and shit like that worked out. But who knows? It may take off. See how it happens. Gotta try, man. Gotta keep doing shit, man. I mean, that's all you can do. Keep trying shit. You never know. Not much to say today, just that. Like I said, I just gotta keep putting videos into rotation, so that's what I'm gonna do. Sit here and enjoy my coffee. Yeah. Notice, I don't eat them Pop-Tarts no more. I don't buy them. I think they were fucking me up. They were giving me the shits or something, man. They had green shit coming out. But I bought them to have something, at least put some kind of food in me and shit like that. And people eat them for breakfast, but I was eating them every day. They're not bad, but somebody asked me once, like, damn, you eat it cold, you don't put it in a toaster? That's what I need for my truck, a fucking toaster. That's what I gotta get. I was looking to put a sink in it, but can't run the water line. Come on, man. Yeah, I eat them cold. But yeah, I don't eat them no more. I think they were fucking me up. You don't make it to the bathroom real quick on that, and it's happened to me. You got a fucking disaster on your hands. So I stopped eating them. Can't eat healthy. Eating healthy is expensive. The McDonald's, the menu and shit like that, they got great deals, but again, it gets expensive. They don't take food stamps, so I don't want to put cash into that. Doing that, but yeah, not a whole lot. Like I said, I'm trying that website, see what happens. Work on that. There's small fees and shit like that, but they're fees. It's a business. It costs money to do that shit. So I started a new GoFundMe for that. Culmination of my situation and the website and shit, and work on that. Maybe try to do a job search. See what happens. I don't know. Tried to talk to that woman yesterday in there, and she's like a princess. I don't know if she's having a bad day. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. I mean, she sometimes is pretty busy. I pulled her aside and asked her about it. I was trying to do what it said in the email. She goes, "No, I think that's." It looked like she wanted to just get away from me, and I guess because I don't know, but didn't let I wasn't expecting her to come over and sit on my lap or nothing like that. But damn, man, try make an effort. I'm still a customer. Make a fucking effort to listen. She goes, no, you got. She told me I got to talk to the store manager. He does all the hiring. I said, I know that. And I said, I'm just trying to do the next step on the application. It seems like I got to build a fan base among the employees and shit like that. Cause she goes, yeah, you guys, she got to interrupting me like that. She goes, that's probably just a recommendation to and everything like that. She goes, but Scott, that she mentioned the store manager says he does the hiring, I don't. Wow. Wow. Okay, princess. Do you not like guys? Maybe you don't like guys. I don't know. Um, who knows? Sit back and I know if I was cleaned up and shit like that, I could have her for the night. Trust me. If I was cleaned up and went in there, I'd have her for the night. But this place here apparently I said this I like I said I listen. It's all about social engineering, you know. You pay attention, you listen, and shit like that. I used to do it at places I worked and shit like that. That's why I always tried to be prepared, always looking for another job. But I always bounce back. This time around, it ain't happening. I was always able to bounce back. Um, Find another job. Nobody calls now. Nobody fucking calls. I don't know what the fuck's going on. No fucking calls. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But yeah, apparently this place there's one guy, he's transferring on his own. He's moving up there, and I heard a couple people talking yesterday. They're getting out and shit like that. So apparently they're gonna be hurting for fucking people. I know the one section is a fucking disaster. They can't keep the shit, stocked or nothing like that. I listened to the one manager talk because it's like right in front of me where I sit and shit like that, and I don't know, maybe they can't keep people or people transfer to other locations or who knows what the situation is. But the vendor that I talked to on Saturdays, I was telling her and shit like that when she asked me about it. I told her, I'm waiting to talk to so and so. She's like, well, she's probably on vacation or something. I said, yeah, I guess. I said, because a lot of times they see, I see some new faces in there and shit like that. But I was telling her, and she's like, well, you don't want to work in this section, man. She goes, stay the fuck. She goes, even with your situation, she goes, you don't want to fucking work in there. I said, yeah, I know. I says, it seems like a fucking disaster, man, with shit like that. And I said, I can't work in any of the main sections because I don't know about this and this and this because it's all food and shit like that. So you got to be real careful with food. You don't want people being sick. You don't want to fucking be the guy that fucked it up. But yeah, she was telling me about that, and I told her, I said, yeah, some people are leaving, and she says, yeah, people leave here all the time. I said, really? She goes, yeah. She goes, they don't pay overtime. I said, well, I see people here, all the time. I said, I see the same group of people. I usually see the same group of people, and I usually stay there till about 1 o'clock or so, or something like that. And the same people are there, but there's times where I've gone back at night because I have to go there now to fill my water bottle up, and I'll go in there and I'll see a couple of the same faces. I mean, damn, you're still here? 6:30 at night, you're still fucking here. But I don't know if maybe they work it. It may be where you don't work 5 or 6 days a week or something like that. They got that kind of thing. She goes, no, the most you'll get here is 40 hours. I said, that's fine. I said, 40 hours is 40 hours I don't have now. She goes, yeah, but you'll earn them 40 hours. I said, well, I'm not really. I said, I've had jobs where I busted my ass. I said, fuck, I had a job that gave me fucking high blood pressure, killing me. The fucking job was killing me. I said, this here is just, it's not bad, Keep to yourself, do what you need to do, and that's it. What sucks is I was just thinking about it and shit like that is it's mostly a young thing. I'm thinking, it's like, wow, if I go to work here and shit like that, I'm old enough to be some of these people. I'm old enough to be their fucking dad, and they're gonna be my fucking boss. They're gonna be telling me, well, we need this done here and shit like that. They're gonna tell me what to do and shit like that. That's kind of fucked up. And you just know they got no life experience at all. They just know here, this needs to be done, and I guess somebody tells them what to do. It's just that kind of a fucked up situation. It's not really keeping the back of my mind all the time, but I'm gonna be thinking, I'm like, damn, I'm old enough to be her dad. So she probably ain't never even been anywhere, ain't never done anything, and shit like that, and I gotta, she's gonna tell me what to fucking do. But yeah, I gotta keep the videos in the rotation. Gotta keep doing them. Uh, gotta keep the word out. That's how it works. Keeps it in a rotation. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know how many people on YouTube see it. I don't know if it works the same as Facebook, where Facebook tries to charge you. Keep getting all the things, boost this post. For $20, you can boost this post to 4,500 people. Well, how many people are seeing it now? 4? I mean, it's set to public. And it tells you, if you set it to public, anyone on Facebook can see it. Well, if anyone on Facebook can see it, why do I need to pay $20 for 4,500 people to see it? When you got over 1 billion fucking people on Facebook. The only settings you change is your audience, the age group, what countries you want it to be seen in and shit like that, and you set it for that. So I change it for that, and really that's it. Other than that, once you set it for public, supposedly anybody on Facebook can see it. Why am I paying you $20 for 4,500 people to see? And that changes a lot too. It's a business. It's what it is. That's why shit like that. That's why I'm trying to get in this website thing. Websites make money, advertising and shit like that. Trying to boost on this YouTube thing, trying to get money. Stranger things have happened for people. You see it. How people make money and shit like that. The internet's where the money is. Working for yourself is where the money is. That's what you got to do. Maybe some organization will see it or something like that, see the name of it or something like that, or like it or shit like that. And offer to buy me the name. Shit, didn't cost me anything. Oh, not nothing. I didn't get it for free, but it cost me a couple bucks. But and I own the name now, so but you got to pay the fees for the other shit, which I understand. I knew that going in. Work on that, still trying to learn with it, but everything's done for me through this. I don't have to do any coding or any kind of difficult shit. It's all done through this server and shit like that, so it makes it easy for me. See what happens. All you can do. Gotta try. Gotta keep doing shit. Running out of ideas. Running out of fucking options. I don't know what to fucking do, man. I can't get no money. Can't get cleaned up anywhere. Can't get phone calls. You follow up and shit like that. I've done that, and they just tell you, you hear the same shit. So there's no point in following up. The only emails I get are the standard automated ones. Here's 10 jobs in your area we thought you'd be a good fit for. That's the standard now. Then you apply to them and shit like that, and nobody in the place calls you up and say, well, we'd like to bring you in. They don't even fucking call now. It's all automation. And it's getting more and more automation. It's just going to take over. China's almost there. I think it's China or Japan or one of them. They've got a smart city. And there's another country where the whole city's run off of Wi-Fi. You can get Wi-Fi anywhere. I don't know I don't remember what country that is. Maybe it is China. I don't know, but one of them over there. Yeah, they've got an entire smart city where anywhere you can go, you get Wi-Fi. The whole city's just fucking Wi-Fi, and it's tracking. It's a police state. We know that. That's the cost of it. It's not free. Nothing. I mean, it's not free. You're paying for it in some instance. But the website I got set up, I got my little I got the security set up for it. The little lock that sits up on the top to show it's a secure site. I got that set. Yeah. I got the little cookies policy where the little thing this site uses cookies and shit. I got that set up. So that's the big thing. I have, I still got quite a ways to go, but it gives me something to do. It gives me something to look forward to. It gives me a reason to wake the fuck up in the morning. Because I'll tell you, after doing this shit and everything like that, man, there's just nothing. There's just, what's the fucking point? What the fuck am I getting up tomorrow for? There's no fucking reason for it. Go through the same shit. Tomorrow's a fresh day. New opportunities. What new opportunities? And I say, well, don't be negative. You gotta be, come on, man. You get to a point at some point where that's all bullshit. That's why I just keep trying to do what I'm doing. I wish I would have done this sooner, but I say timing's everything and all that kind of shit. But at least I got it going now, so we'll see what happens. Go from there. Work on it. Keep these videos going. I'll try to post that. That GoFundMe was just a rush through yesterday. Try to get it together and shit like that. I'll look at that today. But I'll tell you, time goes by so fucking quick, boy. It just, wow. I mean, it really does go quick. I get over there in the morning, get something to eat and shit like that. Before I know it, it's 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm like, holy shit. I try to get out of there when the lunch crowd really starts coming in. So they start getting in there about 12, 1, 2 o'clock, shit like that. Try getting in there. I mean, they don't sit. I'm not really taking up a spot. I sit there in the same spot all the time, so I'm not. It's not like people are coming over. It's like, wow, nowhere to sit. So there's places to sit. It's not that kind of situation. But yeah, I'm running out of fucking options, man. I need money. Money's the only fucking thing. Can't play the fucking lottery. I'm not gonna start doing that, pissing away money on lottery. I did that. I tried that. I had a couple extra bucks to figure out what the hell. I'll drop $2. $2 is $2. It's not gonna really crush me. So I tried that. Didn't win, so at least I tried it. I didn't expect to win the first time, You hear them stories and shit like that. Somebody used their very last $2 fucking dollars. They went in and played the lottery and they won $400 million. Maybe it does happen. I don't know. We'll see. I'm focused on this website now. Focused on getting money for that. Set up a new GoFundMe. I don't know. That t-shirt thing, I don't know if it's the site. Maybe it's the site because I turned them in because I'm not going to go over that. I mentioned that in a video before what happened with that. So that's an earlier video. I don't remember which one. I'm not going to go into it again. I'm just going to finish my coffee here. Head over there. That one place is officially closed now. So I don't have that to sit in anymore. So that's one less bathroom I have to use. One less place to fill up my water bottle. Well, hell, it's the only place I have to fill up my water bottle was there. And the place I go to now. So now all I have is that place. I walk over there. I sat in the other place last night. Asked about business cards. To find out about that and what that costs and shit. But when I'm ready to do that, I'll just I'm not looking to spend unnecessary money. I'm not just gonna start spending money and shit like that. I don't have it now. Just what that news guy gave me. I put $20 worth of gas in yesterday. So 20 went to that. Another 20 went to just paying for my coffee. Bought me lunch that day, and I just use that for coffee. $1.06 a day for coffee. I got one more. I got enough to buy one more tomorrow. One more coffee. That money that he gave me was gonna buy a battery, but like I said, the batteries cost almost $200 fucking dollars. even the cheapest one, and that's with install. I mentioned that yesterday about that. So I might also just use that money for. I'll apply for work today, and like I said, steel toe boots. I'll wait if somebody says you got steel toe boots. I'll just tell them yeah I can get some, and then I'll go get them. I'm not gonna rush out and get them. Have them sitting here. I'm probably gonna need another pair of shoes anyway because the ones I got that they're starting to come apart. So I mean, these are all things, little things like this turn into big things. Um, when I was in that shelter, I looked for work boots every day and couldn't find them. Had dress shoes and sneakers and shit like that. And somebody in there told me when I first got in there and sitting at another person in there said, I asked, they asked me what I said. I'm looking. He goes, "You're never gonna find work boots here, dude." Apparently, he's been in shelters before and shit like that. And he goes, "You're never gonna find work boots." He goes, uh, when they come in, that's the first things people take. I said, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "You're never gonna find them in here." I believe him. Sure. I mean, shit like that, you see it. What are you gonna do? You can't do nothing about it. Yeah, this is the shit you gotta deal with. It culminates with yesterday about the what is homelessness? Shit like that, little things like that. It just shoes and you can't go here, can't. They'll give you clothes and shit like that, but most of the shit didn't fit me. Dress clothes and a lot of shit didn't fit me. I don't know dress sizes. I mean, I don't know dress clothes size anyway. For me, because I don't, I don't wear business clothes. I started looking at when I was in there and shit like that because I thought I was gonna be in it, but all that fell apart. But I'm not gonna keep. I don't want to keep bringing that up, but I bring it up from time to time because it does have it does have purpose to a point where kind of why I'm here in this spot. And sometimes I still do think about, if I didn't leave that night, what would have happened? But like I said, at the time, it seemed like a good opportunity, so I went with it. I said I'm just glad he's gone. Um, a lot of people know my situation. Most of the ones that do know it, like that woman and shit like that, she's been a great help to me. I don't ask her for anything. I just, when she asks or something like that, I tell her. She's been a great help to me. My buddy over in another country, he's been a great help to me a couple times. So, little things like that. But now I'm getting into technology. Who knows? It's worth a shot, right? Just bored, man. I don't know what else to do. Money's all I need. Nobody's buying them T-shirts. I don't know why. I mean, like I said, I'm not a fashion person. I'm not. They print them up and shit like that. They do them up nice supposedly, but yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I gotta build up the followers. Maybe they look at the price and they're like, I'm not paying that kind of money for that. But I wish I could put them for. If I could put them for like $3 or $5, they'd probably sell more. But I can't do it. You can't even go that low. They have a default price that's set, and I think it's like $14 or something like that. $14 and something. That's the default price. So you can't go below that anyway. So even at $14 and something, that's high. When you go to Walmart and buy a T-shirt for like $8, $10, $12, with shit on it. So I think that's what's killing me too, is the cost, which makes sense. But I mean, I can't make my own price. Trust me. If I could set it at $5 a piece, sell 20 of them or something like that, man, it'd be great. But and there's a thing that you can maneuver to where And then how it works on the price is, okay, you got to go above the default set price that they have. And then you have to set it at a certain price to where if you only there's an amount that you have to sell for them to print, so you have to set the price for that. And I try to set it to where I only have to sell one, to where everything after that can print, because there's sometimes where I set a price and it says I have to sell at least 11 of them before it goes to print. So if I only sell 5, those shirts that were bought, they're never going to get printed, I guess, is what the way it seems. I mean, I could ask them about it, but it takes them forever to get back to you. It tells you right on there. We usually reply within a day or so. Usually reply within a day or so. That's how long it takes. And I don't think it's a site like Facebook or Google or anything like that. It's nothing high end where, they're they got millions of people hitting them every day, maybe for complaints. But yeah, that's how the price is set. So if you click on the price and you look at it, the shirts are like $18. There's not much I can do about that. I mean, I try to keep it as low as I can, and that's the minimum I can go, to where I don't have to sell one for it to go to print, and then I don't really get much from it. I mean, I'm not really doing anything, for it. So they're doing all the work. They're doing the printing and shit like that. So I'm not so worried about that I'm only getting a small fraction. At least I'm getting something, right? But then you set it to you set the price, and then what you do is you set how many you want to sell, and it tells you on there the profit that you make. It'll show you if you sell this many, this is how much you'll make, and you set it for that. So I keep it down to about I think 20 shirts. But even if I sell one, then it goes to print. Then every shirt after that will be printed. So then I make profit after that. So I kind of fool with it. So okay, well if I sell 5 shirts, this is how much I'll make. Usually where I got it set now, I usually make about, I think on most of them I'll make about, I think $77 or something like that per item at like 20 sold for different items and shit like that. And I think the sweatshirt, the hoodie, is $31. But again, I have to set it. That's the lowest I can go for set on those parameters to do that. So that's why it's set for that. And if I sell 1 or 2 of them, I think I get, I don't know what I get. I think if I sell one, I get like $4 and something, $4 or $6 out of it for $31. And then there's a thing on there too where you can give a tip. You can tip on there when you click on it. So click on the link. I put the link in there for the shirts. Look at them and stuff like that. And pass the word around. Buy t-shirts. Some people just buy t-shirts just for the novelty of it. So that, there's that. I'm trying. At least people can't say I'm not trying. I'm not trying really stupid shit. I'm trying legitimate shit. To try to do something. Again, I mentioned that. At least people can't say, "Well, damn, dude, you ain't doing shit, why don't you?" I am trying to do something. I'm trying to do something to get money. Now I have money to where I could buy those work boots. So now maybe I'll just go apply for work again. I couldn't do it before because I know that going in. That's why I applied to this place. At the Home Depot, didn't hear back from them. But Home Depot, I know most of those jobs, they hire like retired people from like electrician, like the electrical department, electricians and shit like that, because those kind of places, they have people that come in, the customers they're dealing with, they'll ask you, they ask the employee and stuff like that. Or in plumbing department, they usually hire plumbers and shit like that. Retired plumbers or people out of school and shit like that. Trade people for those jobs, for that kind of shit. Because you're gonna be asked questions. Well, if I get this, if I try to run this and shit like that to here, can I just run it through here? And then you can't answer the guy because you don't know shit about plumbing. You don't know shit about electrical. So And I understand that kind of thing. It's not being negative. It's just being realistic. I deal with everything being realistic, man. It's not negative or just you're not giving yourself a chance. So I applied to them. They said they'll let me know. I can contact them back, but you just get exhausted over time. It's just like, man, I'm just tired of calling these fucking people. Let them call me. They got my information. This here I'm gonna try. Like I said, they're losing employees, and they got a lot of young people. So young people want to do their own thing. They don't want to be working weekends and shit like that. They don't want to be working nights, shit like that. When I was their age, I was driving over the road. I was driving a semi. I was a professional truck driver when I was their age. So that's what I was doing when I was their age. I mean, maybe they're going to school. I don't know, but again, you see what they do and shit like that, and you watch and you observe, and that's what I do. I do that, and that's how I make my. That's how I read people. You sense a pattern and shit like that, and you see. It's not hard work, man. You're just stocking shelves, man. You're inside all fucking day. You're not working outside in the cold. You're not working outside in the fucking rain. Yeah, dealing with customers is tough, but the majority of customers go in there. I see them and shit like that. They're not the type that are gonna start coming out there and ripping your fucking head off and shit like that. Or at the most, I'm going there. They do their thing and they're out. They know what they need and they come out and get it. If you keep track of your area, I've done inventory, so I know how to do inventory. If you keep your area well stocked and shit like that as best as you can, you won't have any problems. I think I can handle it. I'd be a good fit for that. Just got to get that first paycheck. And go from there. And who knows? I might just if I just stay there, who knows? It's easy money. Fuck. Go from there, see what it goes. So, like I said, I got to keep doing these videos. If something new comes, I just want to, talk about my website. Trying new things. Want to talk about the T-shirt thing and figure maybe that's what it is, and try to explain the cost, how that works and shit. Still hope people will subscribe, still share my story and stuff like that. I mean, it's not a scam. It's not bullshit, man. I am the real deal. I really am. Have been living in this fucking vehicle, in this parking space for almost 6 fucking months. Everything in my videos is real. Why would I do maybe some people do it. I don't know. Who has the time to do shit like this to scam? To scam people? I mean, what do you think? You're gonna do it and it's gonna hit? I know that the GoFundMe guy before did it with I forget what his story was, but they got busted for that. They got tons of money. People just started giving them fucking money for shit. I don't have that kind of luck. But they got busted somehow. One of them, I don't remember how they got caught or something like that, but there's 3 of them that were in on it and shit like that, and it was a hoax. I don't have time for that. I don't want to live like this. I don't want to be in this position. It just, fuck. Basically, Florida's like an island, man. We're surrounded by water. We got all these fucking beaches. There's so much to fucking do down here, and I can't enjoy any of it. I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. I can't be out enjoying things. And it's not about going right back out and start pissing money away and shit like that. But damn, man, you gotta have some kind of fun. You gotta be able to enjoy things. I mean, being miserable every fucking day, being aggravated every fucking day, it's not good for your health. It's not good for living. Just not getting sleep, and it just under this pressure all the fucking time. It's not good. I say, you get one shot on Earth, man. Tomorrow could be it. An hour could be it from now. And yeah, I've had a great life and stuff like that, but I've had fun when I was younger. So this is how it's going to be for me when being older. This is what I get. You know, why am I being punished? You know, there's evil fucking people out there. Let them fucking be homeless. You know, there's nasty motherfuckers out there, evil motherfuckers out there. I don't bother anybody. I take care of my little squirrel buddy. You know, my little pet comes sees me every morning and shit like that. Throw corn chips out to him. There's a little bird too that sometimes comes out there. Kind of cool looking. Can't ever get his picture though. I tried to take a picture of my. I got video of my little squirrel buddy and shit like that, but I wanted to get a still shot from him. I could probably do it from the video and shit, but it just I don't have the time or the energy just to be fucking around with that. It's just quicker for me to just take a little snapshot of him. You know, it's kind of cool when he sits up in a little tree. You know, he's up and he's nibbling on his shit. Kind of cool. You know, it just brings a smile to my face. You know, again, something to look forward to. Wish there was a way I could tag him so I know it's him all the time. Because another squirrel that comes through here too. Sometimes there's two of them. I used to think he lived in this one tree here. He goes up there a lot, but you know, I see him going from different areas and shit like that. You know, he's not like me where he's locked into one location. He can move about. I can move about, but where the fuck am I gonna go? I can relocate anywhere. Fucking relocate anywhere and work. But you gotta have money. You can't just pack the fuck up and go and put yourself in a hard situation. Now you're in a worse situation. Then you got that, you're like, damn man, I should have never left. And now you've got that going on. So let me finish my coffee before it gets cold. Yeah, I'll post that link for my a t-shirt thing again. I'll post a link for the GoFundMe again. Try that. Like I said, this time around it's for my website. The fees aren't extravagant. You know, it's not like $300 for this and shit like that. They're sustainable fees if you have income coming in and shit like that, but they add up is what it is. Because you know you got search engine optimization, you got marketing. They'll do all the work, but you got to pay them to do it, and they'll do it and shit like that. Then you got Google if you want it. I guess how the Google thing works, if you want to show up at like towards the top of the, you know, on the top of the searches and shit like that. That kind of thing. There's fees for that. You know, the Google business thing and all that kind of shit. There's fees for that. You know, $9.99 or something, but they add up. You know, they're not extravagant fees, but again, it adds up to a lot of money. And you know, having to break down all the time. You know, I think the battery's going on my laptop now. I've had it for a couple years. I could buy a new one, but go on Amazon and buy a new battery if they still have them and shit like that. But again, that costs money. I don't have it. The mail thing, I could probably get it mailed to a FedEx place. I think you can do it, and they charge you like $5 or something like that. I'd have to ask them to do it. I did ask one last night. One of them that I sit at. That's why I asked about business cards and shit like that. Plus, she was cute, so I just wanted an in to talk to her. So yeah, you know, I'm still a fucking guy. You know, I'm not gonna let my homelessness and shit like that you know, change that. You know, I'm still a, you know, bad boy kind of. You know, you never get out of that. But yeah, she was telling me and about that, where you just go to their site, you know, you can create them and shit like that and all that other kind of shit. Then when you put your order in, it kicks back to them, they get it. And yeah, I could do it from my website or from my laptop, and you know, pay for it and everything on there. Again, this is all new to me, so I you know, most people be like, well, duh, this is all new to me. You know, I don't know this shit. I never had to do any of this shit. So I'm just trying to come up with ways just to get word out and shit like that, and do shit like that. So I'm learning. At least I'm trying. You know, I'm trying to learn new things, and do shit like that. So, you know, don't dump on me or anything like that, cause I don't know, man. I'm trying. See how it goes. Let me finish my coffee.